Mcneel. I am an impact investor and social entrepreneur and avid environmentalist activist. We had several companies that were already based in Barbados. One was the building of Southwinds Hotel, as well as the Walker Sand Quarry, also known as Island Developments, which is the sand quarry in which we're in right this moment. And it has been used to build the island. About 98%, we say, of all the island has been built. Some parcel of the silica sand that's here, used for concrete and construction of the nation. So when I came over when I was 3 months old, we were just developing some of these. So my father knew that we needed to spend some time here and develop out some of these products. When you're in an industry which is extractive, it's very easy to see what you're taking out of it. So I saw the opportunity to put something back in. How to do that was really the biggest question. How do you regenerate a sand quarry? Starting with that, going deep within to the community and finding out the original species that grew here and what was wanting to be here was the first steps. Looking at the cashews and the fat pork and all of the original nature and endemic species that were here. So I think that there was a deep obligation that I felt to steward lands that were helped to build the nation, but also make sure that we could give back to community and start looking at what a new economy would be. A new economy which would be the nature economy. Sun, sea, and sand, it's been said for years, is no longer enough. So could this be an example and almost a laboratory that allowed a regenerative model in a time of climate change, especially, to develop, and at the same time create another product, a tourism product, as you would for Barbados. Dealing with a nation, whether it be Barbados or anywhere, that 85% plus importation of food. And indeed, during the pandemic, that was one example. Others being natural climatic effects, climate change, hurricanes, any number of things that are happening around us that can cut off our supply chain. And we need to have that resiliency and to have food security for our nation. The importance of getting away from monocrop is also another way. Now, tech is also playing a part. So there's all types of farming solutions within tech. Encouraging our youth to want to get back into farming is a huge part of this. And I'd also say that the chefs and restaurants really have an obligation in some ways to connect with farmers and try to see how we can develop a stronger food system together. Because if it's on the menu, people are going to eat what's on the menu. So if we can change the menu, we can actually shift the island to a more food secure nation. I always say that if a restaurant or hotel is able to change 6 things off their menu, 6 items, 4 items off their menu, then you'd be putting a lot of farmers in building local economy and at the same time making sure that we're building food security.